The world told us the math didn't add up. I was 30, freshly divorced, carrying the shattered pieces of a decade-long marriage that ended in a courtroom. Mark was 26, a freelance illustrator with paint under his fingernails, and a soul that didn't seem to belong to this century. When we met at a rainy bus stop in Seattle, I was crying over a legal document. He didn't offer a tissue, he offered a sketch of me looking like a warrior instead of a victim. He didn't care about my baggage. He called it architecture. He said the cracks in my heart were just where the light got in. For a year, we lived in a bubble. We ignored the side eyes from my old social circle and the quiet whispers from his friends who thought I was just a pit stop on his way to real adulthood. We spent nights on his fire escape, eating cheap Thai food and talking about the stars. He made me feel like my life wasn't over at 30, but was actually just starting. He used to joke that he was the old soul and I was the kid. "You've lived one life already, Sarah," he'd say, tucking a stray hair behind my ear. "Let me show you how to live this one." Then came the night of the gallery opening, his first big show. He was vibrating with nervous energy, wearing a suit that was a little too big for him, looking like a boy playing dress-up, but with the eyes of a man who knew exactly who he was. He kissed me at the door and told me to go ahead. He'd forgotten his portfolio in the car. I was standing inside, surrounded by his art, paintings of me, paintings of us, when the world turned upside down. The screech of tires, the dull thud that sounds like nothing else on earth, the silence that follows a scream. I ran outside. The rain was starting again. Mark was lying in the middle of the street, the portfolio scattered like white birds across the wet asphalt. The driver was shaking, shouting something about a blind spot. I knelt in the oil and the water, pulling his head into my lap. His eyes were open, tracking the gray sky. He looked so small, so young. "Sarah," he whispered. His voice was like dry leaves. "Did you see the one in the back?" "I saw it, Mark. It's beautiful." "You're a star," I sobbed, pressing my forehead to his. "Not a star," he choked out, a small broken smile touching his lips. "Just the light getting in." He gripped my hand, his fingers stained with the blue ink of a new sketch. And then the grip loosened. The light didn't just get in, it left. I'm 31 now. The divorce papers are buried in a drawer somewhere irrelevant. I live in a world of 26-year-old memories. People tell me I'm young, that I have so much time left to find someone else. They don't understand. I already found the person who taught me how to live. He just didn't stay long enough to see me do it. Now, every time I see a rainy bus stop or smell oil on wet pavement, I don't feel like a divorcee or a victim. I feel like a masterpiece that was finished too soon. He was 26, I was 30, and for one beautiful, tragic year, the math was perfect.